GFG POTD, we have a problem detect loop in linked list. So basically, it is a medium level problem, and the problem statement is given as you are given the head of single linked list. Your task is to determine if the linked list contains a loop. A loop exists in linked list if the next pointer of the last node points to any other node in the list, including itself, rather than being null. Okay, and here a custom input is also given. A head of single linked list and a position one based index and a position one based index, which denotes the positions of the node to which the last node points to. If position is equal to 0, it means the last node points to null, indicating there is no loop. Okay, so basically in this particular problem, we have a single linked list. We know very well about linked list. A linked list is basically a collection of connected nodes where each node contains the element and the address to the next node or the next variable, right? So basically in this particular problem, here we have a single linked list, and here it is given as if the linked list contains, we can say that if the next pointer of the last node. Okay, that means if the last node is like connecting to some other nodes, that means we can say that yeah, our loop is actually performing or forming, we can say that. Okay, and if the last node is like being null, that means it is not connected to any other node, then we can say that linked list is not actually forming any type of loop. Okay, so we need to check here whether the linked list is having a loop or not. Okay, detect, here we need to detect whether the loop is whether there is any loop inside the linked list or not. Okay, so this is the example first here talking about this. So 1 3 4, so this is our single linked list, and as you can see here, 4 is our like last node, which is not going towards null node. It is just again creating a for, we can say it, forming a loop. 2 3, that means 1 3 4, and again it is passing through 3, that means yeah, it is creating an or it is creating a loop. Okay, now talking about the second example here, 1834, and this is also like all about single English. And here we can see that while traversing this 4, this no actually loop is actually forming, and after 4 it is going to be null. That means it is not actually creating any type of loop. Okay, talking about the last example, so it is like traversing all those elements and then it again forming, or it again execute the same from the one from the first portion. That means yeah, it is what is that means it is forming a loop. So here we can say that here we have to return true. So here basically we have to return in boolean type. That means here we have to simply return either in true or false value. So by this way we can say that this problem is like easy level problem. It is not a medium level problem, but it is a easy level problem, because here we have to simply check, or here we have to simply detect whether our linked list is having a loop or not. Okay, and this is like easy problem, and it is like asked in like many companies also, like Paytm, VM, VMware, Ecolite, Amazon, Oyurum, Samsung, Snapdeal, DSO, Hike, Make My Trip, Walmart, Mac Software, Adobe, SAP Labs, Qualcomm, Veritas, Mahindra, Comvega, Liberate. And we need to basically solve this problem by using, we can say that here topic text is contains like linked list, 2 point algorithm, data structures and algorithm, and we need to solve this problem with an expected time complexity of order of n and expected output space of order of 1. That means we don't have to use an extra space, and we need to solve this problem with an expected time complexity of order of n, sorry. Okay, and we need to solve this problem by using 2 pointers. Okay, so I'm going to start to solve the problem. Basically I'm going to take the example of here. That's a third example here. Here we have a linked list like 1 2 3 4, and here we have to solve this problem by using 2 pointers. So first of all, I'm going to create a two node. Okay, and two node. So here we have to create first of all node. Here first node I am giving the name as low, which is pointing to the head node. Okay, similarly I am going to create another node which is, I am saying that fast node. Both are actually pointing to the head node. So in the initial step we have like defined two pointers. One is the slow pointer and the fast pointers, which are basically pointing to the head node. Now for solving this problem, the approach is we need to like move our fast node by, we can say, by a 2x speed, whereas we have to traverse and move our slow node as 1x speed. And if we can say that if my slow node is like equal to my fast node, then we can say that yeah, it is forming a loop, else we can say that it is not forming a loop. So yeah, that's all about in this problem. Like here we can say that first of all I'm going to traverse in like if I'm saying that if first node, if fast and fast next is not null, till there we need to traverse, and here we need to check. Okay, first of all we have to define that slow is like moving by 1x speed, that means slow next, and fast is moving by fast next, that means by 2x step. Okay, and here we are saying that if fast is like equal to slow, that means yeah, it is forming a loop. Okay, if it will be there, then we can say that yeah, return true. And if it is not there, that means it is not forming any loop, so here we have to return false. Okay, so yeah, that's all about in this problem. Let's try to compile and run. So yeah, our compilation is completed and it executes really very well. Let's try to submit it. So it's submitted. So yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching.